Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Emily. If you're not, thank you so much for coming back to another one of my videos. This video, I am super excited. You would have already seen the unboxing by now. Oh, sorry, let me get comfortable here. You would have already seen the unboxing by now, but I have tissue cultures here, and I am going to transfer them out of these jars and into the humidity dome things that they're going to be living in for like the next 6 weeks. So I have all my supplies out here. I've got some tubs, I've got what they're going in, I have my distilled water, and I bought this just for this project. I've got some stratum and perlite mix here. Just bought it just for this project. This is how much I want this to work out. So what I'm doing, instead of just having a solid cup and keeping a little reservoir, what I did was poke some holes into this bottom cup where the plant is actually going to be, and then they're going to have basically like a self-watering system where they're going to be sitting in another cup, and this cup is going to have the water. Therefore, if it dries out, I don't have to take the dome off to put more water in it. I can just lift it up and put some more distilled water into the little bottom cup that is going to act as a reservoir. So what I did was just poke some holes in all three of these cups. Yeah, they're all going to be okay in these cups for a little while. And everything is new. I washed my hands very well because right now these are in a very sterile environment, and you don't want to be introducing any bacteria into these, because these are just little baby plants that are very susceptible to dying at the moment. That is also why I'm using distilled water. It has been purified. There's no minerals, nothing in it. It's pure H2O. Let's get started. I'm gonna do first. Okay. I lied. I'm not gonna use these. I just pulled them out of the dishwasher, but I feel some kind of something in it. So I guess we're gonna stick with this big one. I also have a little makeup brush that I have not used just to get the agar off of the roots. I'm going to try and do this to where you can see exactly what I'm doing, but just know I am going to be paying attention to what I'm doing. So if the camera work is a little shoddy, I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna pour some distilled water into my container here. And let's start with the Pallidophorum. Now these are sealed, so I'm just taking this seal off. Just gonna open it up and very carefully grab this plant out of here. Oh, this doesn't have any roots at all. It's got one little baby one. Just going to swish this around. I'm just being very gentle. I'm trying to get all the agar off these roots. Because it could possibly rot when I put it in the stratum. So that is what it's looking like. That is a very long root, and then there's a couple little tiny ones. Because of the jar, the roots are growing up, but that is okay. We will get them to grow downwards. Now this is just a mix with some perlite in it, just to help it go a little bit farther, because stratum is not cheap. I want to get this root down. Okay, so that is what it's looking like. Tried my best to get the roots down in this stratum. So there's the first one. Now what I'm going to do to keep the humidity up, I am going to go ahead and get this together. And because it's a little cup, I'm going to use this. I think it was just regular tap water that was in here before, but I'm just going to give it a swish and then squeeze it out just to kind of clean it up. Just to kind of get any residue out. Then I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with some distilled water. So because the stratum got on these leaves, I'm gonna try and rinse the leaves off just a little bit. And then I'm going to fill this cup. Not fill it, I'm gonna do a nice little reservoir in here. There we go. So the reservoir is filled about right here. Now what I'm gonna do, put the cup over top and find my tape. Oh yeah, that's right. It's okay. Forgot that I was out of my little packing tape, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this in half. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tape the 2 cups together. And all this is gonna do is act as a humidity dome. So that is what it's looking like. And I'm going to go ahead and do this with the other ones. Actually, I'm gonna tape this to the inside cup. That would be smarter. And would be why I did this with 2 cups. Okay, now we did it. Or this is attached to the inside cup and not both of the cups. Okay. And because I set that onto here, I'm just going to go ahead and get some more paper towels. Next one I'm gonna do is this Alocasia Ninja. It would be easier if you had some like tongs, some really long tongs, but I didn't buy any of those, and so I just kind of have to do it with my fingers here. Now I did go ahead and take this leaf off just because it's starting to yellow. And I do not want to introduce anything. Okay. Okay, I just did the same thing with this one. So, same thing I did with the other one. Go ahead and grab some tape. Cut it in half. Grab my little dome here. And I'm just gonna tape it on. There we go. All right, time for the last one and the biggest one, the fry deck. Ooh, there went some agar onto my table. And a lost root. Shipping was not kind to you, honey. By the way, this stuff does not smell very good. Give it a nice swish around in here. Here she is looking a little funky, but that's just because growing in the jar, everything grows up. So she will straighten out, but look at her, she is beautiful. This is why I had to get her. Go ahead and get my cup ready. And there is the fry deck. So here are the 3 babies. I actually have the perfect thing for this. I just bought plant tags, remember? So I can tag these babies. Now I can just tape it to the cups, just like that. All right, here are the 3 little tissue cultures. What I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and put them in my Bag-O-Bow cabinet, and then here in a week or 2 I'm going to vent them and let them get some air circulation and let the humidity in there go down just a little bit. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to look for the video that explains that shows the whole process of how these guys change over the next, let's say, 6 weeks. I will see you guys next time. Bye.